Yep, we've been open a whole year now, so finally getting a little bit of footing.
And how do you decide to get into that?
I had been working full time and I was done working full time and I wanted to do something that I could do with my kids. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
And is it your first business?
It is my first business that I've started. Yeah, my husband owns Hardin Painting, so he's been running his own business for 10 years now. So I knew a little bit of how to do the backside of it. I was also the office manager at the appliance barn before, so I got to see a lot of running a small business there too and just things like that. I also worked at the Kelowna Coffee House off and on for 10 years, so I knew the coffee
Okay,
side also helped a
okay,
lot.
that's awesome. But you from Kelowna? Like you grew up around there?
I've been here since I was a freshman, and my grandparents owned a farm north of town, so I've been visiting here since I was born.
Okay, cool. I grew up in Iowa City, so
Yeah.
so I wasn't down in Kelowna. It's ton of the kid, but you just hear like, oh, they got these bakeries and like
Oh yeah.
the Mennonites. I'm not sure if
Yep.
that's the right
And
name, but
Amish. Yeah.
yep,
Yep.
yep, in the Amish, and it's just such a cool vibe down there. It's a fun
Yeah.
spot.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good place to be.
And with the so is it more of like a what is it exactly? Because to me, it just seems like almost a hangout spot where it's a great place to bring your kids as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's an indoor playground. We do charge admission. It's $6 per kid, and then we max out at 20. So if you bring more than 3 kids, there will be a max limit of what you have to pay, and that's per family.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we have a big slide, different stairs, a little jungle gym. We've got bouncy animals and a barn that the kids can play in. We also have a house building that has all sorts of different things in it. We kind of rotated it out, so it started as a kitchen, it was a doctor's office, now it's a baby center, and we still have our
Okay.
doctor's office out on the mat. And so yeah, we have seating kind of strategically placed around so the parents can be near their kids. So they do have to keep an eye on them, but otherwise, yeah, the moms can just hang out and grab a snack, grab coffee, and let the kids do what they need to do. So yeah.
That's like the perfect idea. Because that's one thing is we have he's almost three, so about a
Yeah.
3 year old, and it's hard to go play places and be able to sit down and hang out
Yep.
and have him have a good time as well.
Yeah.
It almost
Yep.
doesn't exist.
Yeah. My kids, they're going to turn 5 and 3 in a couple weeks here, and they love it here. They're with me 2 days a week. They are here, and Ian, my oldest, comes with me other times too, and he just loves it. So, yeah,
Oh,
it's been fun
nice.
to have something that I built with them in mind, and they get to enjoy it at least for a couple more years, hopefully. And then something other people in the community can come to, and they've made so many friends, and they've opened up so much in the last year just with other kids, and it's been really good to have.
Yeah. It just seems like a great way to bring people to get together, and even just to meet new friends as an adult. 'Cause that gets hard.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we have different people come through all the time, and it's been great.
And is it a so it's open every day, and right? And then it looks like you also have the night events.
Yeah, so we have right now we're open Tuesday nights and we have a play camp that night. And then we do different events during the week too. Some weeks. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but yeah.
And for those, do you get a lot of people from Iowa cities, or mostly the Kelowna area, or just from all over?
So over our first year keeping track of where everybody came from, about 50% came from the Iowa City, Coralville, North Liberty area. So a lot of the 50% was North Liberty especially. And then everybody else was like Washington, farther south, Kelowna, Riverside, Wellman, and then a couple of the small towns east and west. But yeah, a lot of our customer base is North Liberty.
Okay, that's awesome. And
Yeah, it's been
just
great to get people down here.
Yeah, and I'm excited just to tell my friends who have kids,
Yeah.
especially if like their grandparents aren't around, and they just
Hmm.
never have the time just to hang out, dab the dolls, and
Yeah.
just have that time. So
Yep.
I think that's going to help a lot of people out.
Yeah, it's fun, especially on the weekends. We'll have couples come in with their kids and they'll just all sit and chat and the kids just go and play and it's fun to watch. It's great when it's busy in here and just feeling the vibe of everybody hanging out, having a good time. It's my favorite thing.
And I love when I get to daycare before Leon, that's my son's name, sees me, and you just get to watch him play and just
Yes.
do their
Yeah.
thing a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. And they just run around and they find all sorts of things to do. Each kid tries something different. It's so fun to watch their creativity.
Oh yeah, and just they're just all over the place. Then they'll start to play with each other some, but not all the way, and
Hmm.
it's a
Yeah.
great watch. So, what do you do when you're not at the store, or what should I
Play
refer to
cafe.
it? The cafe? Awesome,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So
Yeah.
is that kind of like a whole can all the time
Yeah, like you
thing?
said, I'm here. I'm the only employee currently, so I'm here every day, 9 to 1 or 9 to 3, and then some evenings. But yeah, other than that, I'm on the board of directors for the Chamber of Commerce here in Kelowna, so I get to do a lot of volunteering through that. Hanging out with my kids is a lot of my time, and then yeah, doing other bookwork or shopping for this place.
Yeah, I just talking to a few of some of my friends that own businesses. It seems like even when you're not at the shop, it's just all within your head. Like, oh, if I can make a tweak there, or there's something
Yeah.
always goes.
Yeah, there's at least once a day I think of something at home and I'm like, oh, I need to get on Canva and figure out like how I should make that post and when I can post it and all that stuff. Oh,
Yeah. So if you're the only employee there, I'm guessing that you're doing all like the marketing, the everything.
mm-hmm. Bookwork, all of it.
Well, shouts out because I know just how hard like one of those is to do. So
Hmm.
that's
Oh
cool.
yeah. Yup. Yeah,
And
that's a lot. But I think I found a good groove. We have certain days that are busy and certain days that aren't. And so being here every day has helped me like stay in the rhythm, getting things done, and then
oh yeah,
going home. And I've been a little bit better with the more consistent hours. I've been better about not doing so much at home and being there with my kids and my family and yeah.
yeah. That's one thing that I found surprisingly hard. Because even this, I've only been doing like videos and interviews for it feels like two months, but it's just always on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, just thinking, oh, boy, I should reach out to this person, or we can make that type of video, or just it's always
Yep.
there. So for you, do you have any activities or anything thing that you do to switch off and just chill?
I do sometimes do some meditations when I leave here because just reset, completely shift my brain. Otherwise, I forget what I'm doing and I don't get anything done at home. So yeah, I use an app called I think it's called Balance, and it has different stress relief meditations or just music that helps me kind of shift gears.
Yeah, I've been my fiance, she's been meditating a lot over the year, and I've never really been into it. So I'm not into it, but I just feel like I got a good kind of rhythm going. So I'm almost
Yeah.
scared to try it and then be like, oh
Right.
no,
Yes.
oh no, everything's been off.
Yeah. Yeah, it helps me a lot. Just set that barrier, like you said. It just works.
What are the kids' favorite shows and stuff at the moment?
Oh, right now they're really into Give a Mouse a Cookie on Prime. Their all-time always favorite is Trash Truck from
Okay.
Netflix, and that's my husband and I's favorite too. It's so beautiful, and it's just like a chill, like nice music, nice art. It's very cute. But yeah, Mouse a Cookie. They also I introduced them to Clifford, and they
Oh,
love it.
nice.
So
Yeah, Leon's been doing Daniel the Tiger, which I
mhm,
like,
yeah,
and then like Bluey. Obviously, we mostly do that on the weekends, and then just like videos of like just cars thing. So we'll watch like a car show, which is nice. Just throw
Yeah,
that on, and like we'll have our own with all the hot
yeah.
wheel and stuff.
That's awesome. My son really likes trains. He's
Oh.
been into them since his first train themed birthday at 2. And he has not slowed down one bit. He has tons of tracks and tons of like at my parents' house, at his other grandparents' house, at our house here, trains everywhere. His favorite thing. And so sometimes he'll do that too, where he watches the train videos and just that's all he needs to do.
Does he like a Thomas the Train Engine too?
Yeah, he does. He enjoyed that. We went up to Boone, Iowa a couple years ago and did the where you can ride Thomas, and so he got to do that and he loved it.
I didn't know that was a thing. So
Yeah, they
tell
usually
me
do it
more,
in
please.
September
Okay.
in Boone. Yeah.
And Boone is which direction is Boone?
It's just west of Ames, so
Okay,
the opposite.
not too far, but that's what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah, it's like
great.
it might be 2.5 hours, maybe closer to 3, but yeah.
Hmm. And then I heard that the Mount Pleasant that they have a good train ride.
Old Threshers, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Old
yeah.
Threshers is like the week-long event, but their site has different things all year long that they do. Because they do like the holiday lights, and they actually do have a train during that Christmas season. They do a Polar Express, but it is really hard to get tickets. Like you have to be awake at midnight to get
Yeah.
them, and they're really expensive. So we haven't even told him that's a thing right now. Yeah, we got to go. Sinclair Tractor did an event there, and he got to go and ride the train then, and he really liked it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we went to last summer. There was a like a tractor parade in Kelowna.
Oh, yes, yeah. Tractor Kid. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
Tractor
they do that
went
every
out there.
June.
Yeah, he loved it. Like that. That was one of the highlights of
Yeah.
the summer for sure.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, I don't think last summer, but sometimes my dad brings down a tractor and Ian gets to ride in it. But
Okay, sweet.
yeah,
What
he gets to
kind?
go through it. But he didn't last year. I think it was a couple years ago that he last did it.
And so when you're there, I'm at the store. They're not hard, but for me, I always feel so nervous with other people's kids. Like I'm not sure like what they're allowed to do. Like
Yeah.
what's the rules? How do you do most parents give you like a breakdown, or the kind of just chill,
So
or
the
how does that
only
work?
time, yeah, the only time people leave kids with me is during our play camps or during our parents' night outs that we do a couple times a month. And generally, since they're only 3 hours, I haven't needed a lot of instruction with their kiddos.
Oh,
We kind of have our rules here where we try not to injure anybody.
no, right?
I haven't had to do too much when they're all here alone. They play together and they play really well. So
Okay, and then what ages are they mostly too?
yeah, when they get dropped off, usually we've had a 6 month old a couple times. Actually, she's got to be more
Oh.
than 6 months now. She might be 10 or 11, 11 months now. But yeah, she's been here a couple times, and then usually up to 6. We don't usually have more older than that, but we go up to 9. So we'll take anybody
Oh,
6 months to 9. If they can sit
um,
up themselves, they're good to stay.
do do you feel like there's a lot of just pressure on parents now with social media?
You just like in general.
You're just kind of, they're not
Yeah.
just, or almost like there's too much information to where like
Yes.
some people say
Mhm.
this and some people say that. We're like, I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
it's almost
Yeah,
like
it's like you
frozen.
can use it as a tool, but with all the different opinions, you have to do so much research on your own to figure out like what's real and what's
Hmm.
factual. And yeah, that can be really difficult. There's yeah, a lot. I mean, I've learned so much from social media, and I've been able to like discern for myself what's true and what'll work for our family, because a lot of it's true, it just doesn't work for us. Or something that they say, I'm like, oh well, I can just tweak it a little bit and that'd be perfect for what we need to do right now. But yeah, there's just so much out there, and sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's great. But yeah, I can't imagine, they're both sides of it. I can't imagine not having social media to help with everything. But I also would have loved to not have social media to help with
You're
everything.
you're right, yeah. I think about it so much as a parent. It's like it's such a good tool, but it's almost too good. Like I have all the information now, and now I'm like, oh, I don't even know what to do. It's insane.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Information overload for real.
Yeah. But I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, like, luckily, like, both my parents are still around, and like, they were the best. So my default is just doing what they did. Whenever
Right.
I'm not sure, let's
Yeah.
just just follow
Yeah.
your heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's great to have something that you can draw from that you know this comforted me when I was a kid and this helped me learn and this helped me grow. So it's nice to be able to have that. Yeah.
And do you feel like since I had a kid, I feel like I can just love strangers more.
Yeah.
Because it's like everyone was a baby at one point, and whatever happened to them, this is
Yes.
where they are now. And
Yeah, and just learning about like the psychology of children and how they grow and yeah, remembering that other people were little and they are still little in different ways than me. Yeah, that's it's very different.
yeah, and learn about a lot about yourself self too, just with a 2 year old, and like they don't want to do this, and then they do, and it just
Yeah.
gets like,
Yeah. And the
okay,
amount of triggers that I didn't know I had that I definitely
yeah,
still have.
yeah, it's like, oh,
Yep.
I thought I was patient, but
Yes,
it's like,
exactly.
uh,
Yeah. I thought I wanted to have fun and sing songs. Not today.
yeah, it's like, oh, like now, I'm not even like
Right
warmed
now.
up for this.
You want to do that, but it's bedtime.
That, and I feel like the winter they're just tough for parents too. Just
Mm-hmm.
not being able to get outside is always hard.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, luckily my kids, whenever we get a little too rambunctious, we can come here, and that's been nice. And yeah, getting we had a full weekend. Friday until today has been packed here because of last week being colder, and then this
Oh
week
yeah.
there's gonna be a snowstorm tomorrow, and everyone's like, "Let's get out before it hits." And so yeah, I think probably Thursday and Friday will be busy too, and it's just good to have a place to be.
Yeah, that's such a cool thing. And you said your husband's paint is called Hardens Paint.
Hardman painting. Yep. Yeah.
Hard, sweet.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
and
so you said you work at Plum Supply?
yep.
Or yeah, okay. So he just painted one of the bathrooms there. So he might have if the bathroom looks
Er,
new and painted.
I'm not sure. So I work at there. So it's Plum Supply and PSC, which is the same thing. I work at Studio H2O, we'll call it,
Okay.
out of
Yeah,
Riverside.
that's where well, maybe in their showroom area that he painted the
Oh, yep,
bathroom.
yeah.
Where because I think there's two different buildings, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I think it was at the showroom. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. But yeah, he just painted for them.
Nice. That's awesome.
If there's a
And
bathroom that's been remodeled, he was there.
yep. I'll have to go look at it and be like, nice, shouts out.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was looking at some of your pictures. Did he build like the inside stuff too, and do
Yeah.
all that?
Yep. So yeah, when we started this building, this I don't know what it's called. This specific unit hadn't been really touched since they built this place, and I'm not actually not sure. Maybe 2006 is when they built it. But yeah, so he painted the ceiling. He made it go all black, which Eden Salon is also in our strip mall, and he
Mhm.
painted over there. And I loved the way it looked with the ceiling painted all black. And so he did that here, and then did a custom color on the walls. And then he built our barn, our platform for our slide. He built the playhouse, and then he built the wall for the cafe area too. So all the shelving and everything. He did it all for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think I saw that he had a woodworking page.
He
Was
does
that
have a
him?
woodworking page too. Yeah, he has not woodworked since we had kids, but
No,
he
I
does.
know
Yeah,
that.
that's the way he does Instagram is through that page.
Yeah, I was like, I think this is yeah. I'm gonna give
Mhm.
that a
Yeah,
follow and like yeah,
yeah.
cause my fiance we're getting married in May, so
Oh, awesome.
very pumped. Is she's been doing like some woodworking things, and we want to like build or get a sauna at some point. That's
Oh
like a
yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
awesome.
trying to connect with some woodworking type people just to be like, hey,
Yeah.
got some
How would you go
ideas.
about this? Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. So
Hmm.
we'll definitely have to connect at some point.
Yeah.
And so social media marketing wise, what do you mostly do for like the cafe?
So I create all the posts that we do, all the reels, everything, which I did not have any clue how time consuming that could be until I started. I knew it would take some time and I knew I would enjoy it, and I do. I really like the creativity side of it. But man, can that just, it'll suck you in because you just want it to be perfect. And then you're like, okay, nobody is going to be able to tell the difference between where I put that letter and where I put this letter. It's going to be fine.
No,
But
yeah.
it took me a long time to get used to everything and then to like make everything the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
And then I do on Facebook, I do a lot of events so that people know when our events are or when we're open. So sometimes you'll see that there's an event for our Sunday morning open just because I want people to know, hey, we're here, we're open, we're ready
Mhm.
for you.